All-Star.
You are now rocking with the best.
DJ.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another review. I pick a game I wanted to play, and I review the shit out of it. Today is Mr. Shifty, or is it Mr. Shitty? Who knows? Who really cares? This game right here is a pretty fun game. Before we get to all that, let's go through all the other BS real quick, just to be safe. Again, my name is Red_X. You can find me on twitch.tv/Red_X. I've been having way too much fun playing this game, so that's what I've been doing. You catch me there playing some WrestleMania, WWE, some Pokemon, Overwatch, MXM. I try to play what I can play. Sometimes I'll play some Grand Theft Auto. I'm a very random gamer, whatever I feel like playing at that moment. But yeah, go ahead and give me a follow, subscribe, a like if you like the channel. If you don't like it, dude, I'm not gonna force you to do it. I'll ask you nicely like usual, but I'm never gonna force anyone to do anything. So, as you see, this is the gameplay of it. So let's go ahead and let's get the rating system. And let me just remember how the ratings go. If you haven't watched any of my videos, you're probably like, these some retarded ass ratings. No, sir, this is what I usually go when I figure if a game is good or bad. And I do apologize on the screen. It's just playing through my YouTubes. Don't worry about it. It shouldn't do that most of the time. It's just going through all my YouTubes. Because when I forgot, I deleted the video, so it's all I really have. So it's just gonna go through all my videos and it's gonna be playing all my gameplays. So yes, I'm padding my view count, I guess, but that's not the point. So let's go through this. Graphics is what I do number 1. Gameplay is number 2. Freedom. No. For graphics, of course, I'm not saying if you're gonna be AAA graphics or what it is. If it's what they're trying to go for and the graphics are good, I'm gonna stick with it. The gameplay, as I was saying, it's got to be a smooth gameplay. I consider lag, frame drops, the controls, you name it, even errors in the game system. If any of that shit just goes meh, I'll talk about it, and we'll go give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Freedom means you can do whatever you want. You can play the game any way you want. Stuff like that. Is it open world or not? So on and so forth. Unique. Is it a very different game, or is it a copy of other games, or is it say a very good clone, as you say? Or is it really, has it done enough to make itself separate from everything else? Is it worth the money? Obvious. And Rule 34. Because sometimes you need to sway a vote from a top 5, from a 5 out of 5 to a 6 out of 6. Sometimes you just gotta sway those votes. And I'm a pervert, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, most of us are perverts anyway, so you fucking deal with this. Alright, let's start this bad boy up. Number 1, let's go with, are the graphics a thumbs up or a thumbs down? First, we say with graphics. And again, I'm doing this on the Nintendo Switch review, so it's not gonna be on Steam or anything like that. It's on Nintendo Switch. Well, because you can walk around and it's portable and all that shit. So, the graphics. For what it's doing, I'm quite impressed with the graphics. Now, I guess it's on Nintendo Switch, it's not on Steam, so it's probably a lot better on Steam than it is on Nintendo Switch. But on Nintendo Switch, for what it was doing and what it planned to do, it looks very, very just smooth, and the colors are vibrant, and a lot of stuff like that. It's just they took a lot of time. They made the destruction look pretty neat. They make the debris look realistic as possible from upside view. My only bitching moment about it is once there's a giant fight and you have a lot of people dead and you can't tell who's alive and who's not, which is the only downside I have for it. But other than that, the graphics look amazing for the type of game I'm playing. Yes, it's not going to be a fucking perfect, like, oh my goodness, these graphics. No, I don't care for that. I'm going, the graphics good enough for me not to, okay, I don't really notice how shitty it is or blah, blah, blah. This graphics for how it's doing for a top view, it looks better than a lot of, it looks better than Mass Effect, and you saw how that looked. And this game has like less graphics even added into it, and it looks way better than Mass Effect. So graphics, we're going to give that shit a thumbs up. Simple and easy. Easy thumbs up. Anime girl, you know it. Now the gameplay. Now I have some points on here that will probably piss off people off, but I don't really care if it pisses people off sometimes. Yeah, this is on the Switch, so stuff might be a little different as on Steam. So the gameplay. The gameplay is fun. The gameplay was entertaining. The gameplay, for the most part, is fluid. I said for the most part, it's fluid. Let's go and get the bad shit out of the way. The stuff that annoyed me the most is the random lag that happens. This game will lag out of nowhere. It will have a giant frame drop, which, oh my god, that is so annoying when it frame drops like that. And it will drop out of nowhere. And every blue moon, it only happened twice out of a 6-hour stream, that there will be an error and the whole game shuts down. And then we have to restart the stage. And I actually fucking rage quit because of that reason. I gotta finish up the game today, but I played enough to know that I don't put any spoilers in there for y'all. But that's it. That's pretty much the bitching amount about it. And that's the two things that really will stick in my craw and make me go, you know what? This game's not worth it, and it'll give me a straight thumbs down. But for the first time in a long time, I played the graphics. I played this game, and the graphics, the smoothness of the gameplay, and the fluid. It's smooth. It's fluid. It just feels right. The weapons are fun. The fights are challenging. And if you mess up, it's usually on you. Yes, you have the Switch controller issue. Sometimes it want to have its own mind, but if you mess up, it's on you. It's not really, you can't really blame controller. I got my ass kicked a lot, but I had fun every single time I got my ass kicked. Yes, it got kind of annoying and frustrating, but it's because the game was good, not because, and I'm bad, not because the gameplay was broken. Like, the controllers were not broken, it was just me being bad. But it was very fun. And I usually will tend to get frame data drops and game crashing. I usually give that a quick down of all downs. But for a game, this game kept me really interested the whole time. I didn't hate it. I wasn't bored. And I was having fun. Like, right now, I'm watching my gameplay, and this game, I'm going to play it again. This is a game I want to play over and over. I mean, the gameplay, this has that thing that just keeps you want to keep playing. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a thumbs up myself, another thumbs up. And yes, I have my issues. So you can see the lag and tapping, the lag spikes that are happening. It happens because there's a lot of dead bodies. And you see the people on the ground sometimes, they blend in really well. My gripes, but that's just the only gripes I can have. They're really fun. Now, let's go to the freedom aspect of it. Like, what can you do? You can play the game. As long as you win, apparently, I mean, the game is very linear. It was made to be linear. I can't go with open world like, oh, it's weird. No, I can't complain about that. The game wasn't made to be that, so on and so forth. So if I complain about that, there's no point in me complaining about that. I wish it was open world. It's kind of cool, but no. This is pretty cool as it is, and I understand what you're doing. And again, you have the way you want to play. If you want to go consistent, just teleport behind them, punch, teleport behind, pro status, badass shit going on, you can do that all day, every day, man. That's pretty damn cool, to be honest. Or you can do what I like to do, is I gotta find me a gimmick weapon, or find a weapon, and I just start using it over and over again, and start beating some people's asses. Like that. See, I have that shield. I like to use that shield. The shield's fun. I probably died most just because I wanted to use the shield and try to get all my kills with the shield. You can do whatever you want there, as long as you're like playing the game how you want to play it. As long as you're having fun, the freedom is there. Now, yes, it's a little harder, but it takes some extra work. Yeah, of course it does. I mean, other than the linear path you gotta take, because the game is made to be linear, it's annoying. So it is what it is. But other than that, the ability to play how you want to play it, if you want to use weapons, if you don't want to use weapons, if you want to take it on one side, you don't have to beat the game any one. You can take out the blue guy before you take out the red guy. So it's for the game, it gives you a lot of options of how you want to play. So I give the gameplay, the freedom, a thumbs up. Now, is the game unique? Now, as a honest question of honest questions, is this game unique? It's not the first time I've seen a game from top view, aka Hotel Miami. Never played the game, but I've seen the game. The continuation of battles and the hit counter and all that jazz. Batman Arkham, I think Deadpool did that too, and a lot of games did it already. All right, it's not something that's different that you can keep continuous attacks on over and over. Now, but the teleport gives it a kind of its own flair, which you're not used to. I'm not used to seeing teleports involved like this. Unless you're playing some kind of Street Fighter game and you have teleport, or not Street Fighter, like an Injustice or a Any games that have teleport involved, like that's all I can think of this kind of gameplay. Which I think is very unique, throwing the teleport in there, a lot of, and it just has a lot of this fun games, and it's nothing really just out of the way different like you haven't done before. Like, yes, there's always been mobs you gotta fight, and continuous mob, and it's honestly, the game is not unique at all, other than the teleport aspect. The teleport aspect, I think, is the best part of the game, which makes the game really fun. But is it unique? No, it's not unique. It never will be unique. Especially I'm a dumbass right here. This is funny as fuck. Stuff like that happens, and it's not really something that's gonna. Oh my god! It totally breaks the mold of all. It doesn't break the mold, but it's a fun game. And if you're on the Switch, you get to have it mobile. It's a joy. It's a ride. I'm going to give that one. Technically, it's a thumbs down, but I still enjoyed it, even though it's not unique. Other games do it. They just didn't throw the teleport, but the continuous attacks and the onslaught of enemies. It's a game that's been tried and true, but it's a good game. It's a good twist in how they did it. A very cool twist. The next one, is it worth the money? I believe it's like $20. Actually, I think it was $14. I lied. Can't remember which one it was. I know I had some extra money on my funds, so it wasn't as expensive as I thought it would be. And yeah, just as a game, it's gonna be worth every single penny. You're gonna have fun, unless you just hate playing games. It's gonna make you use your fast action Twitch skills. This game's super fun. This game's amazing. Oh my god, I had a blast, man. This is worth every single penny. And I mean, I hate to fill up my memory up already on my Switch just because of this, but that was worth every single penny, man. I loved it. This game was awesome. This game is fun. I'm still playing it. I gotta finish it off, but it's worth the money, of course. It's a thumbs up. I'm not gonna say anything else than that. Of course, it's worth every single penny on thumbs up. Now, the Rule 34. See, usually this is just the gimmick one, which is going to make it look worse than it really is. And this game has its flaws, obvious flaws, and all that shit, and all that. But it's Rule 34, it's just not, I mean, it's lacking. It has one girl, one dude, all these minions, even though they have some cool minions. Let's go through these minions while we're talking about Rule 34. So, you have the yellow dudes that just bought me. They are machine guns. You have the purple shotguns. You have your normal gray dude pistols. You have flamethrowers, you have grenade launchers, you have a missile launcher, you have a girl in a red suit shooting an auto shotgun. It's ridiculous. And you have girls with samurai swords, and I might be missing one or two, but there's a lot of stuff there, character-wise, which gives it a really cool feel, but nothing to go, hey, Rule 34, they're all fucking bland. You can't really see their faces. You don't really get to see their features, and you don't really know what's going on, to be honest. So I can't give it a thumbs up for Rule 34. I want to, just so that I don't want to have it a bad score, but if I give it a Rule 34 for just, I have no idea what their features are, and I know I'm a pervert, fucking deal with it. This is a conversation of conversations. It's going to be a thumbs down. It didn't have everything. It didn't knock everything out of the park. It didn't have everything I want. Now, yes, do I wish it was some more busty? I'm not going to complain about it. This is the least thing I worry about Rule 34 of this game is, like, you know what? It sucks, but the overall gameplay is fucking fun. And that's just me being nitpicky dum-dum. So, this is how I feel. And I hope y'all are enjoying that. I hope y'all like this one. This is what is it called? This is a nice, I think, 4 out of 6, which I call that a fucking really good game for me. A lot of games don't get past 4 out of 6 just because of the criteria I put in there. And I'm not really going for the story and all that jazz. Like, the story goes with gameplay, or actually more of the uniqueness, I should say, about it. So it's a very solid game. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Hope y'all buy this game. This game's worth every single penny. And if you do buy the game, you put it on YouTube and all that, you make sure you put me credit on there going, no, Red Slash Radio was a good game. Like, you damn right it was a good game. Hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please hit that follow button, like, subscribe, follow my Twitch. I'll see y'all around next time. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream.
All out all stars.
You are now rocking with the best.